Have you ever tried explaining something on your screen, maybe during a live demo or video meeting, and then you wish you could just zoom in or draw on the spot? Well, I'm going to introduce you to a tiny Windows OS tool that is an absolute game changer when it comes to video presentation or zoom in, zoom out. ZoomIt is the name by Microsoft. Guess what? It is free, lightweight, and of course, once you start using it, you'll wonder how come you haven't been using it for this long. Whether you're a teacher, a trainer, content creator, IT professional, ZoomIt helps you zoom, right? And it helps you highlight whatever it is you are trying to display on your screen, draw directly on your screen in real time. And it is perfect for tutorials, for webinars, and of course for presentation. It doesn't have any bloats, no lag, just smooth and simple control. So I'm going to show you quickly on how to set this up. Let's go over to my PC. Here we are on my PC, so I will type in ZoomIt, hit enter. So you can see a bunch of search results here, so I'm going to click on the first one, the one that has Windows logo right here, or you can use this one as well. Alright, but I'm going to use the first one. Alright, so but don't you worry, I'm going to leave the link down in the comment section or in the description, right? So go right there and check it out. So right here, I'm going to choose this particular one, download ZoomIt. So you can see, like I said, it's very light, just 1.4 MB. I'll click on download and I'll have it downloaded into my PC. So that right now it has downloaded, so I'm just quickly going to open it. It's a zip file. You can see it's a zip file, so I need to extract it before installing it. So when you extract it, you're going to find these files. This is the original file right here, and these are the extracted files. Alright, so I'm going to look for the one with the highest size, right? So I'm going to click on this one to install it, and then it opens up this tab. And this is where I will choose my preference for the installation. So take a look at this zoom toggle. You see Alt plus M, right? This M was what I used initially to install the one I currently have on my PC. But just for a demo purpose, I'm going to show you how to actually use this. So what this means is that you're going to choose the combination of buttons on your keyboard that you're going to use to activate the zooming, right? This is what this actually does. Right, so in my own case, I've chosen M. You might prefer to use something else. It might be P, right? You can see if you click on any letter, it's going to show up. Or for convenience and identification purpose, you can use Z, right? Which means zoom. So you check it, and for this particular one, specify the initial level of magnification when zooming in, right? Based on your preference, you can go ahead and choose. But for me, I'm going to leave the defaults, right? Which is 2.0, right? So I'll leave it as it is. Then I ensure that these two buttons here are checked, and then you click OK. Once you click OK, the rest assured that the zoom in functionality has been activated on your PC. So how do we now use it? So I'm just simply going to hover my mouse on the particular portion of the screen that I want to zoom in. Or let me say, for example, I want to zoom in on the recycle bin, right? So I'm going to hover my mouse on that particular portion of the screen. Then I'll click on Alt key and M. You can see that's it. So but as it zooms in, you can see that if I move my mouse around, it's as well going to be moving everything on the screen around, right? Maybe I don't want that to happen. What I simply do is to right click for it to stay. So I'm going to right click. Once I right click, you will see that immediately there's a pencil bubble that appears instead of the normal arrow that I usually have on my screen for my cursor indicator. You know, my cursor arrow has now turned to bubble, right? And this bubble is not just an ordinary bubble, it's a pencil bubble that you can actually use to draw something on the screen, to indicate something on the screen. So I can go ahead to the recycle bin icon and draw something there, just to indicate that that's the area I'm trying to talk about. Or maybe I'm talking about another area on the screen. I can go ahead and draw there, make an arrow, whatever it is that I want to indicate on the screen. I can go ahead and do that. But let's suppose that I want to go back to the normal screen. What do? I'm going to simply click on escape button. And let's suppose that now the screen is static. I want to make it move once again, like it was before we got here. So I just left click now. You can see the screen is moving around one more time. So for me to exit this, I'm simply going to click on escape button and it goes back to the normal screen. So that's it. So if I want to go to, let me say for example, I'm doing a tutorial and I want to show you something online, maybe via the browser, because you might be thinking, is this only applicable on my home screen, on my computer screen? How about if I'm using the browser? Can I also do the same thing? The answer is yes, if you're using the browser. So that's just simply it.
Okay, I know you found it very helpful. So go ahead and like, subscribe, and of course drop your comment if you have one. If you have used ZoomIt before, or you have another tool that I should cover in my next video, go ahead and put it in the comment section and I will do well to respond. Once again, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.